Hi, and welcome back to Focal Point AFR Talk. Good to have you with us this Thursday edition of Focal Point on AFR Talk. Enjoying a chocolate shake from Chick-fil-A. The local Chick-fil-A restaurant just wanted to show their appreciation to AFA for the way we came to their defense. And they have sent over some complimentary chocolate shakes. And, man, I want to tell you, these puppies are delicious. I'm a vanilla malt guy myself. You give me a choice, it's going to be a vanilla malt. I haven't had a chocolate shake in years, but I'm telling you, I'm going to have me another one of these before long. Very, very tasty. Now, I want to get to some sound bites here. We got a lot of them in the queue. A couple things just before we jump into that. Tonight, before Obama speaks, and Joe Biden, by the way, is not in prime time this week. He's going to be introducing Barack Obama, but they scheduled him so that he's off the platform before the alphabet networks show up. So Joe Biden not speaking in prime time at the DNC. Remember, the Republicans, on the other hand, they gave the keynote speech on Wednesday night to Paul Ryan. He was the featured guy. And, still a lot of the Democratic attacks are targeted at Paul Ryan because he stands for something. Nobody really knows what Mitt Romney's plan is. He hasn't told anybody what it is. He's got no plan. But Paul Ryan's got a plan, so all of the energy on the part of the left is focused on him. Now, there'll be another first tonight. An illegal alien is going to be speaking and addressing the Democratic National Convention. A woman, her name is Bonita Valley. She's 27 years old. She has no legal right to be in the United States of America. She will be standing on that platform as an acknowledged criminal offender. She's not even pretending that she is legal, so she's standing up there as a lawbreaker, and the Democrats are not trying to hide that. In fact, they are celebrating it and trotting her out there to do it. Now, this will be no surprise to you, given, and this may explain why the Democrats felt safe in kicking God off the bus, is that President Obama enjoys a massive lead among people who have no religious affiliation or value system, who have no religion. He's ahead with them 69 to 23, 3-1. He's up on people that have absolutely no religious value whatsoever. And that tells you, look, they find in Barack Obama a kindred spirit. That's what that tells you. Now, the Democrat Party has put Jerusalem back in the party platform, but that's all they put back in there. Their original platform from 2008 had a criticism of Hamas. That's gone, so there's no criticism of Hamas now. I mean, Hamas is out there lobbing bombs into Israel every day, so there's no criticism of Hamas in there. There was a clear statement in 2008 that the Palestinians should reside in a Palestinian state and not in the state of Israel. That's gone. Remember, the Palestinians, they want to have the right of return. They want to have 5 or 6 million Muslims flood Israel, become citizens, and they would take over the entire nation of Israel because they would be a majority in that case. And because it's a republic, as the United States is, they could take that thing over and turn it into an Islamic state. And there's no resistance to that in the Democratic Party platform. And the 2008 platform said we cannot go back to the armistice lines of 1949, the borders issue, and there's no repudiation of that in the Democratic Party platform. Now, President Obama is going to give his speech tonight. You know what the forecast of rain is for tonight when he's going to give his speech? 0%. Do not let them lie to you. The reason this thing was moved was because they can't fill the seats. That's the reason it was moved. 0% forecast, 0% chance of rain tonight. And you know what the forecast was when President Obama spoke in Denver in 2008? 30% chance of rain. That didn't slow them down a bit. They're running out the Greek columns. They're filling up the stadium. So don't let them lie to you. Now, I guess Democrats are trying to take a little bit of the thunder away from Mitt Romney and the Clint Eastwood deal, which is a total debacle for the left. You had a whole day devoted to people taking pictures of themselves next to an empty chair or talking to an empty chair. And the Democrats now are going to trot out, according to the New York Post, a couple of Hollywood beauties to introduce Obama tonight. Let's see. Scarlett Johansson, I know who she is. Kerry Washington, I've got no idea who Kerry Washington is, but she apparently is a Hollywood beauty. So that's their answer, to run out a Hollywood beauty that most people have never even heard of as a counter to Clint Eastwood. Something tells me that is not going to work. Another encouraging sign in the Democratic National, in the speeches at the convention this year, remember Al Gore, I mean, he did the inconvenient truth. This was a central part. We got catastrophic global warming. You know how many times there have been 80 speeches at the Democratic National Convention? You know how many times people have referred to global warming or climate change in 80 speeches? Once. One single solitary time. And you will notice there is no Al Gore anywhere in sight at this convention. And then another interesting thing that happened last night is there was a Jewish rabbi that gave the benediction. And it turns out, this is after Clinton spoke for like 46 minutes, rambling like he always does. And the benediction was given by a Jewish rabbi who is Monica Lewinsky's rabbi. He was the rabbi at the synagogue that Monica Lewinsky and her family attended. I mean, you can't even make that kind of stuff up. Now, here is Chris Matthews, clip one. Here is Chris Matthews talking about the wonder of Bill Clinton. Listen to this. We may even play this twice because I have no idea even what Chris Matthews is talking about. He's got the tingle up both legs now. I mean, Obama gave him a tingle up one leg. President Clinton, Bill Clinton, gives him a tingle up both legs and in his elbows. And apparently his brain was tingling because he's not even thinking straight. Let's listen.
You know what I mean? I know. I always figured that Bill Clinton landed on Mars. He would know how to do it with him. Oh, yeah. He would know how to reproduce. He would know everything. He'd just instinctively know how to talk to people. Yeah, aliens. He'd be doing like, they'd be laughing in about 5 minutes. Yeah. The Martians.
I have no idea what Chris Matthews is even talking about, that if Bill Clinton landed on Mars, he would know how to do it with them. Well, that's clearly a sexual reference. He would know how to reproduce. He would know everything. So apparently Chris Matthews thinks that Bill Clinton is so experienced and so gifted in all things that have to do with the reproductive act that he'd have no problem fitting right in on planet Mars. Holy Toledo. Where do they get these people? So anyway, when we come back, I do want to play some sound bites from the Bill Clinton speech. I got a batch of them here, and we'll try to run through them in an order. And maybe we'll start off, Rob, maybe we can start off with clip 8, where we have these, this Democratic leader, county chairman, says that all Christians just want Jews to die. That's the anti-Christian dynamic in the Democratic Party. We'll be back with that and more. Bill Federer coming up at the bottom of the hour. Focal Point, AFR Talk. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.